My favorite thing about Shipt since I signed up for Target Circle 360? No price markups when I order same-day delivery from tons of local stores. Only a handful of alcohol retailers and items don't count. I won't lie, I've had too much fun being like, markups on groceries? Not in my fridge. Markups on pet food? Not for my DOG. Markups on tools, electronics, home goods, meds? Not in my house. Anyway, it's awesome. Order now at shipt.com/360. Terms apply.
Comcast is committed to bringing access to the internet to all Americans, including rural communities across the country, like Sussex County, Delaware.
We were being left behind. Everybody around us seemed to have internet, but we did not. High-speed internet is one of those good things that we needed to help us move our farming, our small businesses, our recreation forward.
Learn more about how we're bringing our next-generation network to more people across the country at ComcastCorporation.com/investment in America.
Your burger is served, and this is our finest Pepsi Zero Sugar. Its sweet profile perfectly balances the savory notes of your burger.
That is one perfect combination. Burgers deserve Pepsi.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Fiscally responsible, financial geniuses, monetary magicians. These are things people say about drivers who switch their car insurance to Progressive and save hundreds. Visit Progressive.com to see if you could save. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Potential savings will vary, not available in all states or situations.
Dealing with hidradenitis suppurativa, HS, is tough. But you're not alone. Before I started Cosentyx, I looked at the website and saw it had many years of clinical research. That made me feel confident.
Cosentyx secukinumab is prescribed for adults with moderate to severe hidradenitis suppurativa, HS. Don't use if allergic to Cosentyx. Get checked for TB before starting. Increased risk of infections and lowered ability to fight them may occur, like TB or other serious bacterial, fungal, or viral infections. Some are fatal. Tell your doctor if you have an infection or symptoms like fevers, sweats, chills, muscle aches, or cough, had a vaccine or plan to, or if IBD symptoms develop or worsen. Serious allergic reactions and severe eczema-like skin reactions may occur. Learn more at 1-844-COSENTYX or Cosentyx.com.
Don't wait. Ask your dermatologist about Cosentyx.
Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. With the price of just about everything going up, we thought we'd bring our prices down. So to help us, we brought in a reverse auctioneer, which is apparently a thing.
Mint Mobile Unlimited Premium Wireless. How to get 30, 30, bit to get 30, bit to get 20, 20, 20, bit to get 20, 20, bit to get 15, 15, 15, 15, just $15 a month? Sold!
Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan equivalent to $15 per month required. New customer offer for first 3 months only. Speed slow after 35 gigabytes if network's busy. Taxes and fees extra. See mintmobile.com.
This episode is brought to you by Indeed. When your computer breaks, you don't wait for it to magically start working again. You fix the problem. So why wait to hire the people your company desperately needs? Use Indeed's sponsored jobs to hire top talent fast. And even better, you only pay for results. There's no need to wait. Speed up your hiring with a $75 sponsored job credit at Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply.
This episode is brought to you by LifeLock. Between two-factor authentication, strong passwords, and a VPN, you try to be in control of how your info is protected. But many other places also have it, and they might not be as careful. That's why LifeLock monitors hundreds of millions of data points a second for threats. If your identity is stolen, they'll fix it, guaranteed, or your money back. Save up to 40% your first year. Visit LifeLock.com/podcast for 40% off. Terms apply.
Parents of tweens, if you're familiar with far-off drop-offs...
Dad, stop, right here.
Or get DMs about what's for dinner, you may be experiencing tween milestones. For your son or daughter, these can start at age 9. HPV vaccination, a type of cancer prevention against certain HPV-related cancers, can start then too.
For most, HPV clears on its own. But for those who don't clear the virus, it can cause certain cancers later in life.
Embrace this phase. Help protect them in the next.
Ask their doctor today about HPV vaccination. Brought to you by Merck.
Enter the world of sports the way you want with EA Sports College Football 26. Whether you rise through the ranks as a coach or chase greatness from high school recruit to Heisman, build your legacy and wear your colors with pride. Buy College Football 26 now at go.ea.com/MVP-bundle and bring glory home today. EA Sports College Football 26 is rated E for everyone. Includes in-game purchases, including random items.
This podcast is brought to you by Carvana. Got a car to sell but no time to waste? Hop on to Carvana.com to get a real offer for your car in seconds. All you have to do is enter your license plate, answer a few quick questions, and if you accept the offer, Carvana will pay you as soon as you hand the keys over. They even offer same-day pickup in many cities. Save your time, score some cash, and sell your car the convenient way to Carvana. Pickup times vary. Fees may apply.
Hi, welcome to IKEA.
This is my college campus.
Correct, but I see you're on IKEA.com ordering some college items.
My daughter's room is pretty bare. We need a lamp, some comfy pillows, her favorite stuffy.
Dad! With pickup options, we've got what you need to conveniently order IKEA. Literally anywhere.
Sweet. More time for gaming.
And studying. Wait, where are you going now?
Got to show the ultimate Frisbee team how easy it is to order from IKEA. Get IKEA whenever, wherever, however you want. Choose from thousands of pickup locations, affordable delivery options, and more.
Shopping is hard, right? But I found a better way. Stitch Fix online personal styling makes it easy. I just give my stylist my size, style, and budget preferences. I order boxes when I want and how I want. No subscription required. And he sends just for me pieces, plus outfit recommendations and styling tips. I keep what works and send back the rest. It's so easy. Make style easy. Get started today at stitchfix.com/Spotify. That's stitchfix.com/Spotify.
Grandpa's here!
Hank's always helping out. Grandpa style. Now he's treating his prostate cancer with help from Xtandi enzalutamide. Xtandi 40 milligram tablets treats men with prostate cancer that has spread to other parts of the body and responds to a medical or surgical treatment to lower testosterone. Xtandi may cause serious side effects: seizure, a brain condition called PRESS, allergic reactions, heart disease that can lead to death, falls and bone fractures, swallowing problems, or choking that can lead to death. Stop Xtandi and get medical help at once if your face, tongue, lip, or throat start swelling. Tell your doctor at once if you faint, have a seizure, quickly worsening headache, decreased alertness, confusion, vision problems, chest pain or discomfort, or shortness of breath. Xtandi can cause harm to an unborn baby or miscarriage. Use birth control during and 3 months after Xtandi. Common side effects include muscle and joint pain, feeling unusually tired, hot flashes, constipation, less appetite, diarrhea, high blood pressure, bleeding, falls, fractures, and headache. Talk to your doctor and visit Xtandi.com.
Choice Hotels get you more for your money so you can maximize any road trip. And as your vacation maximizationer, I'm going to make sure you hear the maximum sizzle of Comfort Inn's free hot breakfast. Let's get real close. Maximum apple. Now that's fresh crispimization. Maximum waffle. Hear that crunch. And that's maximum coffee. Oh yeah, that's the pour I'm talking about. Breakfast maximized before hitting the road. Check into more. Book direct at choicehotels.com.
¿Hablas español?
Sprichst du Deutsch?
Kann du Norsk?
If you used Babbel, you would. Babbel's conversation-based techniques teaches you useful words and phrases to get you speaking quickly about the things you actually talk about in the real world, with lessons handcrafted by over 200 language experts and voiced by real native speakers. Babbel is like having a private tutor in your pocket. Start speaking with Babbel today. Get up to 55% off your Babbel subscription right now at babbel.com/Spotify. Spelled BABBEL.com/Spotify. Rules and restrictions may apply.
BTW, FYI. Visit Nexplanon.com RN to learn about Nexplanon. It's an adjustable implant, 68 milligrams radiopaque. Or ask your HCP IRL. Okay, TTYL.
10 years from today, Lisa Schneider will trade in her office job to become the leader of a pack of dogs. As the owner of her own dog rescue, that is. A second act made possible by the reskilling courses Lisa's taking now with AARP to help make sure her income lives as long as she does. And she can finally run with the big dogs. And the small dogs, who just think they're big dogs. That's why the younger you are, the more you need AARP. Learn more at aarp.org/skills.
This message is sponsored by Greenlight. With school out, summer is the perfect time to teach our kids real-world money skills they'll use forever. Greenlight is a debit card and the #1 family finance and safety app used by millions of families, helping kids learn how to save, invest, and spend wisely. Parents can send their kids money and track their spending and saving, while kids build money confidence and skills in fun ways. Start your risk-free Greenlight trial today at greenlight.com/Spotify. That's greenlight.com/Spotify.
This episode is brought to you by Polestar. There's only one true way to experience the all-electric luxury SUV Polestar 3, and that's to take a test drive. It can go from 0 to 60 in as little as 4.8 seconds with the dynamic handling of a sports car. But to truly understand how it commands the road, you need to be behind the wheel. Up to 350 miles of range, the 3D surround sound system by Bowers & Wilkins. It's all something you have to experience to believe. So book your test drive for Polestar 3 today at Polestar.com.
Close your eyes, exhale, feel your body relax, and let go of whatever you're carrying today.
Well, I'm letting go of the worry that I wouldn't get my new contacts in time for this class. I got them delivered free from 1-800-CONTACTS. Oh my gosh, they're so fast.
And breathe.
Oh, sorry. I almost couldn't breathe when I saw the discount they gave me on my first order. Oh, sorry. Namaste.
Visit 1-800-CONTACTS.com today to save on your first order.
1-800-CONTACTS.
Crafting an impactful onboarding experience for new employees in a hybrid work environment. Abstract. The COVID-19 pandemic has catalyzed a significant transformation in workplace dynamics, with hybrid work models emerging as a prevalent arrangement that combines remote and in-office operations. This article examines the unique challenges faced by HR professionals and managers in effectively integrating new employees within hybrid environments. It emphasizes that successful onboarding has become increasingly crucial for fostering engagement and ensuring employee success regardless of location. The article outlines comprehensive strategies for creating impactful hybrid onboarding experiences, including remote onboarding fundamentals, technology utilization for connectivity, blended orientation approaches combining synchronous and asynchronous learning, clear expectation setting, and ongoing support mechanisms.
On WhatsApp, no one can see or hear your personal messages. Whether it's a voice call, message, or sending a password. To WhatsApp, it's all just this. So whether you're sharing the streaming password in the family chat or trading those late-night voice messages that could basically become a podcast, your personal messages stay between you, your friends, and your family. No one else. Not even us. WhatsApp. Message privately with everyone.
This episode is brought to you by State Farm. Knowing you could be saving money for the things you really want, like that dream house or ride, is a great feeling. That's why the State Farm Personal Price Plan can help you save when you choose to bundle home and auto. Bundling. Just another way to save with the Personal Price Plan. Prices are based on rating plans that vary by state. Coverage options are selected by the customer. Availability, amount of discounts and savings, and eligibility vary by state.
Eczema isn't always obvious, but it's real. And so is the relief from Ebglyss. After an initial dosing phase, about 4 in 10 people taking Ebglyss achieved itch relief and clear or almost clear skin at 16 weeks. And most of those people maintain skin that's still more clear at 1 year with monthly dosing.
Ebglyss, lebrikizumab LBKZ, a 250 milligram per 2 milliliter injection, is a prescription medicine used to treat adults and children 12 years of age and older who weigh at least 88 pounds or 40 kilograms with moderate to severe eczema, also called atopic dermatitis, that is not well controlled with prescription therapies used on the skin or topicals, or who cannot use topical therapies. Ebglyss can be used with or without topical corticosteroids. Don't use if you're allergic to Ebglyss. Allergic reactions can occur that can be severe. Eye problems can occur. Tell your doctor if you have new or worsening eye problems. You should not receive a live vaccine when treated with Ebglyss. Before starting Ebglyss, tell your doctor if you have a parasitic infection.
Searching for real relief? Ask your doctor about Ebglyss and visit ebglyss.lilly.com or call 1-800-LILY-RX or 1-800-545-5979.
Mornings can be a beast, but with Kodiak, you can tame your mornings and fuel your wild ones with a real quick breakfast. One that's wildly delicious, wildly nutritious, and wildly easy. No more waking up early to make stuff the kids won't eat. Instead, pop some waffles in the toaster or heat up oatmeal they'll devour on the spot. They won't even realize they're eating protein and whole grains. Keep your wild ones going with protein-packed granola bars, too. Find Kodiak at your local store. We're the ones with the bear on the box.
If you went on a road trip and you didn't stop for a Big Mac or drop a crispy fry between the car seats or use your McDonald's bag as a placemat, then that wasn't a road trip. It was just a really long drive. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
At participating McDonald's.
Through industry-specific examples, the piece demonstrates how thoughtfully designed onboarding programs can cultivate a sense of belonging among geographically dispersed teams while enhancing long-term engagement and retention in the evolving landscape of hybrid work. The modern workplace has undergone tremendous changes in recent years as a result of the global pandemic. One lasting impact has been the rise of hybrid work models, where employees work both remotely as well as in the office. Transitioning to this new normal presents unique challenges for HR professionals and people managers seeking to integrate new hires in hybrid roles. Effective onboarding becomes increasingly important to foster engagement and set employees up for success from day one, regardless of their work location. Today we will outline key considerations for crafting an impactful onboarding experience for new hires in a hybrid work environment. Remote onboarding fundamentals. The bedrock of any successful hybrid onboarding program begins with remote onboarding best practices. As Bauer et al. 2007 note in their seminal research, first impressions are vital in establishing rapport and commitment for remote employees. Therefore, people managers must place special focus on the following fundamentals to boost motivation levels from day one. Even if working locations are dispersed, Bauer et al. 2007. Welcome packet and swag. Send a welcome package with company merchandise, technology setup guides, etc. to the employee's home address before their start date. This helps them feel welcomed into the organizational culture from the get-go, regardless of work location. Bauer et al. 2007. Virtual one-on-one meetings. Schedule introductory video calls with key stakeholders like the employee's direct manager, peers and team members to foster personal connections that may otherwise be lacking due to physical distance. Bauer et al. 2007. Detailed onboarding roadmap. Provide a structured onboarding calendar outlining learning goals, project timelines and check-ins for the first 90 days. This instills a strong sense of direction and accountability for the remote employee's development. Kane. 2017. Documentation access. Ensure remote workers can easily access important documents, resources and company guidelines virtually through a centralized portal or knowledge management system. Kane. 2017. These remote onboarding fundamentals lay the groundwork for an impactful welcome experience, setting the stage for hybrid employees to feel valued, informed and supported regardless of location. The next section will explore leveraging technology solutions to build connections across dispersed teams. Leveraging technology for connectivity considering the dispersed nature of a hybrid workforce. Technology emerges as a critical enabler of connectivity and collaboration throughout the onboarding process. Mukherjee et al. 2022. Forward-thinking companies incorporate the following virtual tools and platforms to foster meaningful interactions that cultivate belonging among new hires. Video conferencing. Hold virtual coffee chats, where new hires can touch base informally with peers one-on-one over video calls. This helps simulate water-cooler conversations that would normally occur spontaneously in an office setting. Mukherjee et al. 2022. Collaboration software. Leverage tools like Microsoft Teams or Slack to include new employees in cross-functional online communities and workgroup discussions. Ask them to lead online icebreakers to become acquainted more quickly. Bauer et al. 2007. Social intranet. Develop an internal social network dedicated to onboarding where new hires can ask questions, introduce themselves via video profiles, and connect with buddies at different levels of the organization. Kane. 2017. Gamification. Incorporate fun team-building activities and virtual scavenger hunts through platforms like Kahoot to foster informal learning and relationship building in a low-stakes manner. Mukherjee et al. 2022. Proper application of technology makes dispersed onboarding interactions more personal and productive. When combined strategically with in-person orientation elements, it optimizes the hybrid experience. Developing a blended orientation approach to truly reap the benefits of both remote and in-office work. A blended orientation approach is ideal for accommodating employees with different schedules and locations. Mukherjee et al. 2022. The following outlines how HR can thoughtfully integrate synchronous and asynchronous learning experiences. Asynchronous learning mandatory online modules covering compliance. Culture, systems training using a learning management system, LMS, Lunch and Learn. Pre-recorded webinars by department heads, self-paced virtual exercises simulating day-to-day tasks, synchronous learning, multi-day in-person onboarding bootcamp at headquarters twice per quarter, department-specific. Online orientation sessions conducted over video chat, quarterly company-wide new hire meetups at satellite office locations, one-on-one mentoring, weekly 30-minute check-ins with direct manager either remotely or in person, assigner, buddy, in same role and time zone for informal guidance. This blended model allows training to be customized to individual schedules while still incorporating valuable in-person interactions when possible. Case examples will illustrate optimal execution. Overall, a thoughtfully designed hybrid orientation establishes common ground across dispersed new hires. Clear expectations and ongoing support. Articulating clear expectations and providing sustained support are equally as important for long-term onboarding success in a hybrid context. Kane. 2017. HR can uphold these success factors through the methods below. Establish mutual expectations. Craft a collaborative onboarding agreement outlining goals. Work norms, availability, preferences for manager and employee conduct. Stay interviews at 30, 60, 90 days to revisit understanding and address any gaps. Ongoing performance management. Implement regular check-ins. 1:1S and project reviews using a unified platform. Encourage upward feedback and collaborative goal setting to foster accountability. Just-in-time learning. Curate topical training playlists tailored for various roles, levels on the company LMS. Launch Lunch Bites, informal learning series open to all on trending topics. Dedicated remote support. Assign each hybrid employee a WFH concierge for tech workspace setup assistance. Launch an internal online community catered to remote worker perspectives. These mechanisms nurture ongoing development while fostering psychological safety for clarifying expectations in a hybrid context. With the right enabling practices in place, new hires can thrive regardless of work location. Practical application across industries to bring the discussed concepts to life. This section will highlight real examples of effective hybrid onboarding programs I helped establish with clients across industries. Banking industry. A large commercial bank implemented a blended orientation model to onboard 250 new customer service representatives remotely. Asynchronous online modules covered core products compliance, while synchronous team-focused exercises fostered cohesion. A virtual bootcamp day with department leaders built visibility and boosted motivation. Monthly new hire meetups at branches encouraged socialization across remote office roles. Standardized performance check-ins via Microsoft Teams helped geographically dispersed teams stay aligned to goals. Technology sector. A software startup introduced a structured 90-day onboarding roadmap for 100 newly hired sales development representatives transitioning to hybrid roles. The roadmap included weekly 1:1 check-ins with managers, fortnightly online all-hands meetings led by new hires to spark connections, and monthly mentoring sessions with tenured representatives. A dedicated Slack onboarding channel housed documentation, live Q&A sessions and social highlights improving knowledge sharing. A blended model emphasized accountability for both office-based and fully remote starters. Healthcare industry. A academic medical center launched an intensive 2-week blended orientation for 50 new nurses onboarding remotely due to the pandemic. The program incorporated online modules on systems, policies using their LMS. Video introductions of clinical teams, virtual simulations of patient care workflows. In-person lab sessions at campus health clinics allowed for hands-on skill development. Department-specific orientations held via Zoom incorporated icebreakers and small group collaboration, followed by ongoing mentoring circles. The training approach ensured new nurses felt well-equipped to deliver virtual and on-site care. These examples demonstrate how thoughtful application of hybrid onboarding best practices can set varying industries up for success in integrating new employees, regardless of work location dispersal. Consistent focus on the outlined fundamentals fosters long-term engagement and retention of a hybrid workforce. Conclusion: in today's dynamic business landscape characterized by remote and hybrid work arrangements, onboarding presents a pivotal opportunity to cultivate a sense of belonging for new hires navigating dispersed team cultures. This essay outlined key considerations and evidence-based strategies for crafting impactful onboarding experiences that set hybrid employees up for long-term success from day one. Through focusing on remote onboarding fundamentals, leveraging technology for connectivity, developing blended orientation approaches, establishing clear expectations and providing ongoing support, with the hybrid workplace likely here to stay in some form, HR and people leaders must double down on designing onboarding experiences that foster personal connections and accountability across distributed teams. Adopting remote best practices in parallel with strategic synchronous and asynchronous learning opportunities can optimize new hire contribution, engagement and retention regardless of work location. Looking ahead, continuous refinement of hybrid onboarding programs remains a competitive differentiator for attracting and developing top talent in this evolving era of work.